Secretary Stephen Mnuchin could coin a fifth coronavirus relief bill in spite of a significant gap in funding between the two different parties. COVID-19 also remained a sticking point as New York rolled back restrictions in high-risk areas starting as soon as Wednesday. The Dow Jones declined 375 points, while the S&P 500 fell 1.4%. The NASDAQ Composite lost 1.6% for the day. On the data front, the U.S. trade deficit widened the most since August 2006 after jumping 5.9%. Separately, the job openings and labor turnover survey, sometimes called the JOLTS, showed the pace of hiring slowed during August for the first time in 4 months. Treasury strengthened with the yield on the benchmark 10-year note falling 3 basis points to 0.74%. 10 of 11 S&P 500 sectors ended the day in negative territory, with utilities bucking the downtrend. WTI crude extended its rebound, rising 2.2% to close at $40.07 a barrel, as there's a strengthening hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico disrupts offshore oil rig operations. In corporate news, shares of Logitech and Sonos both slipped more than 6% after Apple announced it will no longer sell competitors' headphones or speakers. Elsewhere, shares of Amazon lost 3.1% as mega-cap companies came under pressure amid regulatory scrutiny. The House Judiciary Committee's Antitrust Subcommittee is poised to unveil a proposal for sweeping reforms that would make it easier to break up the companies. Our local corporations here in town or in the area today, beginning with Entergy, up $1.24, closing at $106.05. We have Coca-Cola down 44 cents at $48.94. Lumen down 17 cents at $9.89. Genesis Energy, $4.85. That was off 14 cents. Delta Airlines down 94 cents at $31.06. Graphic Packaging off 21 cents at $14.19. And lastly, Gray Television, that was down 28 cents on the day at $13.52. This has been Jeff Hawley, First Vice President and Financial Advisor with Wells Fargo Advisors, with today's market report. Have a great evening.
Hello, everyone. I'm meteorologist Don Wheeler. Expect to see another very pleasant day across our area. Wednesday, we'll have sunny skies with high temperatures in the low and mid-80s. Unfortunately, our attention will be turning to Hurricane Delta for Friday and Saturday. Tonight, clear skies, low 53. Wednesday, sunny, high 84. Wednesday night, partly cloudy, low 63.
Hi, Chris. Welcome to the Mountain Man Show.
Really? Well, I thought we were slow rolling with the Mountain Man today, but I guess we're not.
He's there. Hey, Mountain Man, are you there?
Mountain Man here.
He's there.
Mountain Man is here.
Welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, buddy.
Well, good deal, good deal. I'm here at the house today, y'all. Well, y'all probably done figured that out at the studio, ain't you?
Yeah, we need to get a JR and I were just talking about it. We need to get a silhouette of Mountain Man right here and just.
Are you really at the house? So I mean, I thought you were like down the road or something in your truck, and you just wanted to broadcast live from your vehicle today.
That's right.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
That'd be kind of fun, huh?
Yeah, we did that one time. Me and old buddy of mine, Stubbs, up there. Where was it? Kansas or somewhere or another. We did it. Yeah.
All right.
Well, we got you on the phone today anyway. Sorry I couldn't couldn't be there. I made a little trip up north to see my son and some other folks, and well, I got around somebody that had been around somebody that had the coronavirus, and so I said, uh-oh. So I feel fine, and this happened like Friday, something like that, and so far so good, you know. I'm doing fine. I don't want to take no chances or nothing, so I decided I'd stay around here.
Is that like kissing your third cousin or something? What is that?
Oh, no. That's something
When a
did back in the old days or something. Could be. I don't know. Lord have mercy. I'm doing fine. I've been out here in the yard burning off some old brush and stuff that Carl Bamberg piled up about 6 years ago. He cut up an old tree that's laying in the yard, piled it up, and it about rotted, so it had brush all over it, so I just burned it.
6 years, you think it's dried out enough by now, or?
I think so. It's had a few years, let me tell you. So it's pretty much gone now, and burned off some of the pine straw and something down the old pine cones. Just diddling around here today.
Very nice. Well, for all of our viewers and everybody watching and listening, Mountain Man has gotten he's having to call in remotely, and he is went to see his son up in Tennessee, and somebody there at his work tested positive for the COVID-19, and so he doesn't know whether he's got it or not. So he's trying to be safe and stay at home and try not to give the rest of us the virus if in fact he's got it. But the good news is that I've talked to Mountain Man a couple of times in the last today and yesterday, and he feels great. Isn't that right, Double M?
I feel great. Yeah, I hate I couldn't go visit with my son, but I just want to make sure that he didn't get it. Glad I got it. I talk to each other by the telephone, you know. So.
Right.
Well, I should do something maybe tomorrow the next day, and I think old Mountain Man gonna be just fine.
Well, we hope so. We pray and hope that you are. I think you're gonna be just fine.
Oh yeah, yeah. Alligators can't get me. That stuff ain't either.
That's right. Well, tell us our sponsors, Double M. Who's sponsoring this thing?
Sponsoring what?
Our show.
Oh, you don't even know? Well, let me tell you who's sponsoring it. R&R Tire Express, located 1311. Got a new set of wheels and tires waiting for you up there, all kinds of them. $20 down, you can drive off with a new set. Ain't no wrong with R&R Tire Express. It's Miracle 2 products. Yeah, so supposed to be. It's out of land move. Just drinking water you ever pour down your neck. Gotta try that extreme pH force. Good stuff. B&E Wholesale, located on 100 Trenton Street, right down Antique Alley in West Monroe. They got all kinds of moisturizer neutralizers, fog cubes, wheel balms, watermelons, and more. Well, I don't know all that, but check them out. B&E Wholesale, 100 Trenton Street, for wholesale prices on all kinds of cleaning stuff. Who else we got?
What about bull snot there, Double M?
I was going to see if you could remember.
I believe so. How could you forget bull snot products?
I can't forget bull snot. I was just out here doing a video a while ago. I don't smell that smoke was out there. I sprayed that bull snot last couple of times, you can't even smell it no more. That bull's not cover up any kind of odor. Well, 99% true on the burning smell. Hey, it's good stuff. And they got the tire lubricants. Put a little of that around your tire. You can pop the wheel right on. Then they got the carpet cleaner. All kinds of, what else? They got the wheel shine, tar butter, greasable. Beats the heck out of that WD-40. Got a little grease base in there. You can spray it out with aerosol now.
Mm-hmm.
Works great.
There you go.
You go to brownox.com, brownox.com. Look them up.
brownox.com.
That's right. And then that mosquito repellent, bodyguardbug.com. You can order it right now, and a few places in town got it. People outdoors around here, West Monroe. There's a hardware store too. Got it, but that stuff's good. You can order it right off internet, I reckon. Amazon, wherever they got it. Go to bodyguardbug.com, and it ain't got no date in it. It's really good stuff. But a bunch of my buddies, they got it on right now, and they are killing there. They said, man, thank you, because it's odorless. You don't have to mess with them old things that you light. They smoke no more, and you spray it on you in 12 hours, you're good. No odor, no deep. Spray it on you when you're hot, and it won't burn your skin.
Mm-hmm.
Kids, impregnated women, and such. I think that's all of them. Bodyguardbug.com. Mm-hmm.
There you go. There you go. Those are guys making this show possible. And for all of our viewers that are listening in or watching in on Facebook Live, Mountain Man got potentially exposed to the coronavirus over the weekend, and so he's having to do the show from the house. And JR and I are here in the studio. And JR, we had some sad news today before we get to take caller in. You want to, on a serious note,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, go ahead, Chris. You announce this because you're.
Listen,
Eddie Van Halen.
That's it.
Passed away.
Yeah. When I was growing up in the late '60s and early '70s, I remember I heard Van Halen for the first time, and I thought that was just out of this world. And his guitar riffs.
He was good, man.
Unbelievable.
We'll play just a second of this. I can't play much because of the YouTube
Yeah.
stuff, but, just to give you
That's
a
it.
little taste.
What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legendary
stuff.
rock guitarist Eddie Van Halen died this morning at the age of 65.
Man, ain't that? You know that.
Yep.
Dude.
Apparently,
Now.
of throat cancer. Justin Stoppelworth called me a little while ago and said, "Hey, man, just wanted to FYI, Eddie Van Halen, the god of rock, passed away this morning at the age of 65 from throat cancer." And boy, I tell you what, JR, that's an end of an era. I mean,
It really is, isn't it? It really is.
That's just something.
Very talented artist has gone on to the upper skies. So,
Yeah.
man, sad stuff.
Yeah, all those guitar riffs he couldn't get mastered and get down, he's going to master them now. That's
it. That's it.
Really, really, really something. And I my good friend Cameron Scott, who's down in Florida, just sent me a note on. He said, "Did Eddie Van Halen live in Shreveport?" And actually, no, he didn't. I met Eddie Van Halen in Shreveport. He was married to Valerie Bertinelli, who her brother Pat Bertinelli and I played football together at Captain Shreve High School in Shreveport. And I've been over to the Bertinelli house a couple of times, and actually was there one time at the Plantation Ball when Eddie and a couple of the guys had come into town to play a gig, and it was really pretty interesting. And Eddie was, matter of fact, pretty much inebriated out of his mind and had to be carried up into the bedroom, upstairs bedroom. He's a little bitty fellow, but that was my one run-in with Stenton, talking with Eddie Van Halen and actually meeting Eddie Van Halen was pretty cool stuff. But anyway, guys, don't mean to put a downer on the show, but Eddie Van Halen passed away this morning at the age of 65 from throat cancer. And
it was hard to hear that. Joe Barrel alive. People passed this year.
Yeah. 2020 strikes again, doesn't it?
Rest in peace.
Well, JR, we got some folks on the phone, don't we? A mountain man wants to take some calls.
Y'all got some telephone callers?
We do. We have David in North Carolina is on the phone. David, welcome to the show. Good afternoon.
Hello, mountain man.
Hey, David, what are you doing over there in North Carolina?
Well, I just got out of the gym, and I said, am I going to call Mountain Man Show? And I turned it on, and then I heard you got exposed to the coronavirus.
No, this is a slight possibility, y'all. I feel fine. It's been several days ago. I'm just taking all precautions, you know.
Hey, that's what you got to do, you know. Me and my wife, of course, we had it. And it's just something that affects people different, and we're just gonna pray you didn't get it, Mountain Man, because we love you too much, man.
Well, I appreciate it. Love all you guys too. I'll be all right.
Well, hey, David, what about the hitchhiker? He's having to be up here suffering through this thing, man, by himself.
Well, you'll live, but you'll never be right.
Hitchhiker, you know what you were getting into when you signed up for that job with Mountain Man.
That's right.
Man,
hitchhiker.
I don't know what that says about me.
I know about it. I heard it before the show, but I got to see them in '89 at the Charlotte Coliseum, and I'll always remember seeing that was like my first rock concert. I said, I'm going to go see Van Halen, and Eddie Van Halen is just like, he's just an icon to our generation. You know what I mean? They're playing Van Halen all over the radio now, and he's definitely going to be missed.
You know, when Sammy Hagar joined them in the Van Hagar era, the first show that they opened with, I think on the 5150 thing, was in Shreveport, Louisiana, and that was an amazing, amazing show. And
I saw him the next tour on OU812.
Right.
And, I like all the Van Halen. I like Hagar. I think that's actually my name is Hagar. I always told everybody I'm Sammy's cousin. But,
there you go, David.
But I love that man's voice. But Eddie's definitely going to be missed. Mountain Man, I was listening to the show last week, and at the end of the show, you were saying something about Jace might be moving to Texas.
Oh, what?
You said something about Jace Robinson might be moving to Texas. You said that last week on the show.
Somebody told me that. I don't know.
Well, I saw a couple of weeks ago on Phil Robinson's Unashamed podcast that Jace and Jeff's trying to get a show about metal detecting in Texas.
Oh, that'd be a good show. That'd be real interesting. I like metal detecting.
They found already some gold coins out there. So he's already got the pilot done. So maybe we'll get that show on the air.
All right. Well, that'll be a good show.
Metal detecting.
Sounds like to me, Mountain Man got to make some special guest appearance.
I hope they find that gold too I lost one time.
If they want that show to go over, they better get Mountain Man in there.
There you go, Mountain Man.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're gonna call me. Yeah, they'll have something.
Mountain Man, they need to find that golden nose ring that you lost out there in Texas. Don't you think?
We got to get a picture of that.
Jeez, man. That back nose ring was in. I tell you, that's back before Pierce Tears.
Before Pierce Tears, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Mountain Man, I'm going to let you go. better, man.
All right, David. Thanks for calling in, buddy. We appreciate it, and y'all take her easy out there in North Carolina.
Definitely will. We'll see you later.
Yeah, thanks for calling in, Dave. Good to hear from you, good buddy.
All right,
David, all the way out there in North Carolina.
JR, we got somebody
we
else.
Got another person on here that wants to talk.
We got another suspect.
This guy is not quite so far away. He's over across the river. Jimbo in West Monroe, welcome to the Mountain Man Show.
Hey, thank you. I wonder what was going on there. I thought Mountain Man had a makeover. He looked real handsome now.
Thank you very much, Jimbo. I appreciate it.
Worked on that all weekend.
Then to find out he's not even there, I was kind of disappointed, you know.
You know, Jimbo, I've been trying to get him to get his hair cut like me, but he just won't do it.
Oh, man. No, you keep something on that head, you're going to blind somebody and cause an accident.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're not sick, Mountain Man.
Huh?
Hello?
We're all here, Jimbo.
I just saying, I'm glad that he's not sick from that crap.
Oh, yeah.
No, I ain't sick. No, so far so good. I've been breathing in some smoke from that fire, though, trying to stay up ahead of it. I had a controlled fire in my front yard. Anybody that wants to build a fire, go to my Mountain Man page, and I show them how to do a controlled fire.
I couldn't quite make that out. Did you say you caught fire?
I think you...
No, it's really good.
Sounds like you're in a tunnel far, far away.
I had to burn off some brush in the yard.
Oh.
Carl Bamberg piled up about 6 years ago. It wouldn't rot away, so I had to burn it. And it done growed up, brushy and stuff, so I think it had some dead burn. Poison ivy in there. You can't breathe that smoke off that poison ivy.
I see. So you're going to blame it on Carl then?
Poor Carl.
Yeah.
Carl Bamberg, he still got a boat in my backyard. He's been there about 7 years. Maybe he'll come get it one day. I don't know.
Hey, Mountain Man, you know, you heard about Eddie Van Halen. How about Mac Davis? You hear about him?
Mac Davis.
Everybody in the world, man. That guy just passed away, I think, it was a week or two ago.
And Helen Reddy passed away on the same day.
I did
Jimbo.
see that. Yep, Helen Reddy too. Yep.
Well, I don't know, but Mac Davis
passed away this year. It's been a bad year.
Jimbo, do you know where Mac Davis was born?
No, sir, I don't believe so.
He was born. Do you know what year he was born in?
Oh boy, what year? I'll take a guess. 1950.
You're close. 1942, and he was born January the 21st, 1942, in Lubbock, Texas.
Oh, Lubbock. Man, what is it with that place? You know, you got Buddy Holly, you got Waylon Jennings came out of there.
Yep.
There's something in the water there. It's not that big a place.
Yep, and he was a victim of 2020.
Yeah. Well, was he?
Yeah, 2020, he's claiming another victim.
I don't know what he died from, but I don't think he got COVID, but he's still a 2020 victim, right?
That's right. Yeah, from the looks of him, he could have died from just about anything. He looked a little bit aged and weathered, kind of like Mountain Man.
Oh, that's it. At least I don't look like you.
Well, he was...
I need to hide next time up there somewhere. Oh, look at you.
Well, you know what makes me sick?
What's that?
Being sick.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And I don't want nobody else getting sick out there. You know, I'm going to give the orders around here. Nobody else gets sick.
There you go.
I heard that.
That'll work. Well, Jimbo, what you know what the temperature was this morning when you got up?
Yeah, I took a walk. It was about 49.
Man, it seems like it's been forever since we got up in the morning and the temperature was 49 degrees. That is pretty nice, isn't it?
Yeah, It's going to be 54 in the morning, I think, though, and then about 84 tomorrow.
Yeah, it's pretty good weather.
What do y'all think of the hurricane coming back to us?
Oh, that's another thing. Let's get it in chronological order here.
I'm telling you.
Tropical storm, hurricane, tropical storm, and let's hope not another hurricane.
Oh, man.
Looks like it.
You know, I got a dead pine tree in my front yard that's been just holding out. One of these storms is going to get that booger.
As long as it goes the right direction.
Yeah, well, I got power lines all around it on one end and a house on the other. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I can win any way it goes.
Well, I see what you're saying, boy. I don't know. Maybe you ought to get out of the chainsaw and beat the action.
Man, I got a guy came by and quoted me, wanted $350 to cut that booger down. That might be money well spent. What do you think, Jimbo?
I think it's pretty good because where I live down in Florida, they want about $3,000 to take it down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, they chop it up too, but I don't care. That's a lot. You know, maybe more. If you wanted a stump grinder, it'd probably charge you another $1,000.
That's a lot of coin. That's a lot of cheddar for a tree.
That's what I'm saying. Now, Mountain Man, I don't want to leave Mountain Man out of this deal. You ready down there, Mountain Man?
Hello?
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, Mountain Man here.
You ready for that lake to come up?
Yeah, it come up with the winter rains again, and supposedly they're bidding on building another dam down here on Shitty Lake, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything yet, but I sure miss the lake by my house, catching them white Persian bass and bluegill, chanky pins, and more. Man, I had a ball out here. Well, it's been 6 years now. You know, it was that flood in 2016 and wiped out the down part of the road. Going on, 5 years with no fishing. Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully you won't get no Sharknadoes coming in.
Oh, I ain't worried about them. Shoot, man, I jump on their back and pull out my old hunting knife. Shoot, we tough. Well, maybe not that tough, but they pretty tough.
Maybe Brimnado or Bassnado might be what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good coffee. I used to drink that. Brim. Fill it to the rim with brim. Only he wants his boat filled with the rim with the other kind of brim.
That's right.
All right, guys. Well, I'll let somebody else talk. And by the way, I did hear Dewey call in last week or week before. I'm glad to hear he was. I know he's not doing too well, but he was good enough to call in. So we're gonna keep praying for him and for
Dewey, good guy.
Hey, don't forget, listening audience, add Mountain Man to your prayers. We don't want him getting any more of that stuff.
That's right.
Oh, I'm okay. Oh, he's Mountain Man. He's tough as a nail.
I'm making a long-distance call tonight on your behalf.
All right, Jimbo. Man, thanks a bunch. We appreciate that.
Thanks for holding it down, man. You're looking good in there.
Thank you so much, Jimbo. Appreciate you calling in.
Catch you later.
All right, guys. JR, you want
to take a break?
We'll take a little break, and then we'll come back. Mountain Man, you got any, before we take a break, you got anything you want to add before we take a little sponsorship break? We got a couple of pretty good little stories to tell here in a few minutes.
Well, not a whole lot. It's just been kind of fun burning the yard off down there and watching everybody rushing down the hill and stopping and looking over here. Thinking that, maybe old Mountain Man's house burning down. Had a little excitement there, but other than that, not a whole lot.
All right. Well, we'll take a little break, JR, and be back in just a few minutes with the Mountain Man Show. Stay tuned, everybody.
Hey, y'all. Y'all need some protection against them mosquitoes and ticks? Let me tell you about this here bug spray I got. Bodyguard Insect Repellent. It works up to 12 hours. That's right. 12 hours. protects them from mosquitoes, ticks, other kind of flying insects, carry them diseases. It's made in the U.S. of A. That's what I'm talking about. But it's DEET-free, DEET-free. Man, that DEET will burn your skin. It ain't good for pregnant women. It's bad on that DEET. And it's odorless. Odorless? Let me tell you, I sprayed it on me out in the woods when I was deer hunting. Them deer walking right on around out there. They never did sniff me or nothing. Odorless is essential when you're deer hunting. I think you'll love this deer hunting. It ain't sticky. I don't want nothing sticky on me. It ain't greasy either. Won't damage no plastics. Safe for kids. That's a good thing. You don't want that DEET on them kids. It's also good on them pregnant women. Don't want to mess them little babies up inside the womb. So y'all need to check this out. It's called Bodyguard Insect Repellent Spray. Works up to 12 hours. Good stuff. And you can go to bodyguardbug.com and order you some today. Booyah! Whee!
Hey, y'all, Mountain Man here. Y'all need to check out my buddy Eric at B&E Wholesale. What we got going on good at the store nowadays?
What I've got going is hand sanitizer. We have it in a gel. We have it in a liquid. We have mosquitoes are bad down here in the swamp. I've got these Terminex foggers. They're $249 at the big store. I wholesale those things for $40. Just a little bit of everything. You're on Facebook. Look up B&E Wholesale. We post pictures every day. Always having new stuff come in. There's so much stuff, probably about 500 items. Just come out and see me.
Well, y'all get on out to B&E Wholesale located on 100 Trenton Street, downtown West Monroe, right down there at Antique Alley, and check 110 out.
Sling some mud with the brand new off-road wheel and tire package from R&R Tire Express. Hunting season is here, and R&R has the off-road wheel and tire package you need. Get a new set of Gladiator QR 900 mud tires paired with a brand new set of Panther off-road wheels starting at just $52 a week, or a new set of Nexen RA8 all-terrain tires paired with a new set of Panther off-road wheels starting at just $52 a week. Choose from 33, 1250, 17s or 18s just $18.99, or 20s for only $19.99. R&R can help you reach your favorite hunting spot a little easier when you turn your truck into an off-road monster. Plus, get 6 months same as cash, and you don't need credit. Everyone's approved. So sling some mud this hunting season with our brand new off-road wheel and tire package starting at just $52 a week. Now from R&R Tire Express on Thomas Road across from Duck Commander in West Monroe, and in Ruston on South Vienna across from County Market.
Man, this desert's hot.
Gosh, I'm thirsty.
There's bowling ball sweat beads dripping off my head.
Man, I don't know how much further I can go.
Hey, what's that up there?
Is that a mirage, or am I seeing a drink stand or something?
Hey, buddy, are we glad to see you?
You fellows look hot. Can I interest you in a cold beverage? Lemonade, iced tea, apple juice? Heck, I even got a V8.
You got any extreme pH?
No, I don't believe I got that.
Oh, you mean you ain't got no extreme pH sports water with calcium, magnesium, potassium, with no dyes, no sugars, no caffeine, no sweeteners, no artificial flavorings?
No, I sure don't.
Well, y'all need to go get you some at extremeph.com. Extreme pH sports water by Miracle 2 Products. They also have soaps, neutralizers, moisturizers, deodorants, gel, laundry soap, and it's all biodegradable. Go green. Booyah!
How'd you do your voice like that?
Hey, old crossbones, what are you doing over there? What are you struggling with?
Man, I'm wanting to go four-wheeler riding this weekend, and I'm trying to get my tire back on, but I just can't get it on. I've done tried oil and soap and water, and I done got soap in my eyes and burning, and I'm about to get frustrated.
Here, calm down. Try this here.
Bull snot?
That's right, bull snot. Man, that'll get that tire on there. You'll be gone and ready for long. Bull snot is favored on Amazon. You go to tire lubricants, first thing that's going to pop up is bull snot. You can get bull snot at Amazon Prime. If y'all want to check out the product, go to vanbrownox.com. This bull snot is the slickest stuff around, I guarantee you. Just don't get none on the floor and fall down.
Hey, that worked good, man. I got it on there.
Well, I told you, bull snot. Y'all go check 'em out, you hear? Booyah!
Welcome back.
Go ahead.
Yeah. You like that music?
You there, Double M?
Yeah, I'm out here in the yard now with a water hose, checking on my control fire I had, and a little bit smoke on the outskirts. I figured I'd get a little more water.
Don't get your phone wet.
That's right.
Oh, no.
You don't want to get your phone wet.
And don't set your phone on fire either. At least wait till after the show.
Oh, I got my service through Aqua Bell.
There you go. Well, for all of our watchers, viewers, everything that tune into the show every week, Mountain Man is at remote and at home, having to do the show through calling in because his son that he went and visited in Tennessee this past weekend, a coworker of his
yeah, I'm fine.
tested positive.
Yeah, I never did even get to see my boy.
He was just being cautious.
Yeah, well, I ended up getting to talk to him on the telephone some anyway, but yeah. Just being precautious. Yeah. I ain't been around nobody since I found out that somebody had it. Got around one of my buddies up there in Tennessee, and then the next thing you know, but he done went and got tested yesterday, so I'm going to wait and see what happens to him and go from there with it. If he ain't got it, I don't see no sense in getting tested, and everything going to be fine. And that's what I'm going to go on, y'all.
Oh, yeah, shoot. Mountain Man's as tough as alligator leather, son. I mean, shoot.
Yeah. Ain't nothing going to get me.
Well, y'all want to go on with a little story today, and all the things that are going on in the world today, and particularly in Oregon. I saw this story this morning, and I wanted to share it. Mountain Man, there was a guy in Oregon that won a lot. Do you play the lottery, Mountain Man? Do you buy lottery tickets at all, or do anything like that?
No, I played one time and lost, and they wouldn't give me my money back for the tickets. I ain't ever played again.
Well, it's funny how that works, isn't it? Well, anyway, if you do play and you do buy one of those tickets, you really ought to check those tickets to see if you won. So there was a man here in Oregon on October the 6th, an Oregon man who had won $5.7 million from a lottery drawing had bought the ticket and stuck it in his wallet, and it went unchecked for over a month. Says Christopher Sargent told Oregon lottery officials he and his wife had bought a ticket for the August 24th Megabucks drawing from the Plaid Pantry store in Portland, and he simply forgot about it. After putting the ticket into his wallet, Sargent said it wasn't until a month later that he was back in the Plaid Pantry and remembered the lottery ticket in his wallet. He said he handed the ticket to the clerk to scan to see if he had won anything. The clerk wasn't sure what I had won, he said, but it looked like you need to go to Salem. Sargent checked the numbers after he had arrived home and discovered that he had won $5.7 million from the drawing. He said he put the winning ticket in a baggie and hid it behind the Incredible Hulk action figure he said he had in his house. He figured it would be safe there, that he and his wife visited the lottery headquarters in Salem to collect their prize more than a month later after the drawing. So the moral of the story is, Mountain Man, check your lottery tickets if you do, in fact, spend the $1 on buying one.
Hey, man, I just threw 3 away. It's been on my refrigerator for 6 years. Dang, I figured I wasn't going to win.
Do you think there's a statute of limitations on those or something?
Man, I can fight off a dang dog. Do what?
I said, do you think there's a statute of limitations on those lottery tickets? I bet there is. I bet they.
I don't know.
I bet you, don't you, JR? You think you have to go in and collect those things after a certain amount of time, or else they kind of void themselves out, don't they?
I believe so. I think so.
Huh.
Yeah. Maybe I need to start playing.
Well, the only thing would be better for 2020 is for you to go and buy a dadgum $5.7 million winning lottery ticket, and you forget it, and then you go down there and they say, well, we'd like to give you the money, but your ticket's expired.
Well, see, that's just the thing. This is the crazy year. So if, say I did go and buy a lottery ticket, I'd either lose it or a tornado would come and blow my house down and something terrible would happen. You can't do that in 2020.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to take that chance.
Well, I'll tell you what, 2020 keeps dishing out some bad news. Of course, we started the show off letting our viewer audience know that the famous rock guitarist Eddie Van Halen passed away this morning at age 65 of throat cancer. And I know here at the radio station they've been playing Van Halen stuff all day, hadn't they, JR? Pretty much at 105.3.
Yes.
Yeah. And, boy, Mountain Man, that just makes me go back. I know you're a little bit older than me, but I know it takes you back to high school days when Van Halen was out there rocking out the world, don't you think?
Yeah. Him on there. Who else there? Creedence Clearwater Revival, Charlie Daniels, man, them were good old days.
Yep. Charlie Daniels passed away here just a little while back, 2020 just keeps taking.
We've lost a lot of great artists so far this
year. It's been a tough year. Yeah.
It's been
lost my mama this year.
2021 needs to come on and get here, I think,
Boy, I'll tell you what, I don't care what religion you are, what political affiliation you are, or man, woman, black, white, tall, short, whatever. I think that's a universal feeling around the world that 2020 needs to go sayonara.
Yep, for sure.
Absolutely. We got JR, you got another caller coming in?
No, sir, not at the moment.
That's because Mountain Man keeps taking up all the lines. It's blocking all the lines.
Yeah, we have to use all the lines for him.
Well, shoot, I'm kind of important every now and then, y'all. Yeah. Hey, I've been enjoying this camp, man. I've been waiting in the woods. I know one of my buddies are already out there trying to get with them bows theirs, and I saw my buddy, man, he showed him 2 hogs the other day, and so, as soon as I know what's going on, I'm going to be hitting the woods, and I can't stress enough to all them out there to try out that bodyguardbook.com stuff, because it works great. Yeah, this cool weather's got the hair standing up on the back of my neck. I've been rubbing my head up against a tree like them bucks do, and I'm ready to go. You a deer hunter, hitchhiker? You ever been deer hunting?
Hey, no, I just can't get close enough to them to catch them. They run from me every time.
It's that big head of yours. They see it shining and take on running.
Oh, I used to hunt years and years and years ago, and I've been so busy last few years I hadn't been able to hunt much, but it's wide open now down here in the south. Oh, I just keep stressing everybody to be careful and be safe out there. Absolutely.
I just thought about something.
Uh-oh.
You know, I can't get this stuff because if I get this stuff, who's going to run the program?
We are in dire straits.
You're going to be up a creek.
We are in dire straits if we have to run. Mountain Man, if you and I got to run this show, we might as well just put a placard up here. Called in sick. See you next week.
I'm not allowed to get COVID-19. Can't do it.
No, you're an important person, J.O.
Well, hopefully that will be that won't be the case. Hopefully I'll be all right. We'll see.
You'll be fine. I've been keeping a real low profile. It's just worked for me so far. So.
Yeah, just don't go anywhere. I have avoided the stores for the past several months as best as I can. So
I know, but you done run this dadgum vendor machine out of everything it's got in it.
Well, you got to do something. I mean, I've been living off of honey buns and all kind of other stuff in there.
I tried to get a chocolate chip cookie the other day out of there, and JR had them stacked up in his office back there. He was eating like the breakfast of champions over there. I mean, he's got all my chocolate chip cookies out of there. Kind of frustrates me a little bit, JR. I wish you'd go down to Super One and get you some groceries.
I'll have to save you some stuff there, hitchhiker.
Man, I know you're on a diet. You didn't look up in there in the old vending machine in the office. I mean, in the kitchen up in there. But old JR taking everything out of there.
Yeah, he gets all them sweets out of there, don't he? He's a sugar freak, I know.
Well, if you was in here right now, you'd see he's got that's bigger than a party-sized bag of M&Ms he's munching on over there, and he's gone through about a quarter of them already.
Oh, goodness. Don't let him on them chocolates now.
I know it. But he's got 2 or 3 things he's working on over there. But anyway, we'll go on, Mountain Man, if you want me to. I got another story. A Guinness Book of World Records was broken on October the 5th. You know what it was? Can you guess what it was?
No, not right offhand.
The Guinness Book of World Records was broken by an Italian man for the most ice cream scoops balanced on a cone. Recorded this on national TV. Dimitri Pansiera originally captured the world record back in 2013 when he balanced 85 scoops of ice cream. So 123 scoops this time, and he is the new Guinness Book of World Record holder for the most scoops of ice cream on a cone. Now, I'm not sure what difference that makes. I wonder if they made him eat all of them before if he could hold that record. He had to eat all 123 scoops of ice cream. I don't know.
I don't know. That's a lot of ice cream to eat.
That's a bunch of ice cream.
I could probably eat it.
I think JR could probably give it heck.
Might have to take that challenge.
I tell you what, he's worked over this bag of M&Ms. That's not really even a bag.
I'm almost done with this thing.
That is that's one of those Marine Corps nap bags. One of them, them things that they take on the back to survive for about a week off of. That's how big this bag of M&Ms is.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a late night tonight. Hey, we have a special guest on the phone, by the way. If you want to go back to the phone.
We got a special guest, Mountain Man, on the phone.
Let's talk to Mr. Van Brown. Van, welcome to the show.
You are in.
Guys, how y'all doing?
Mountain Man's in trouble now. Van, how are you?
How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing great, guys. I tell you what, 2020 has been a strange year, but it has been the year of bull snot.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, the company has really taken off and sold out all the inventory on Amazon, thanks to Tim and Jimmy Houston, and the company's just doing very well.
Yeah, I think Jimmy likes it. Bull snot blast. He said that something crawled up in his truck and maybe in his ventilation system, and it could have been a snake, and it died while he was out in Texas, I think, or Mexico. And hey, I think you saved the day for him.
Yeah, I tell you, anything that bull snot blastable comes in contact with, it kills molecular odors or odors on molecular scales. So if it touches it, it's gone. And so it just breaks it down. That's the way it works. And so, but because of what you and Jimmy told me now, we're going to be coming out with a new version. It's going to have a little tube on the side of it that you can stick inside of your vent and spray it and get the bull snot blastable right into the vent so you don't have to use fogger.
Dang, might run a possum out of my vent.
Yeah, it might run a possum or armadillo. Yeah, I think you got a few armadillos down there.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds pretty awesome, Van. When is this new product coming?
It'll be out in January. It takes a little while when you get into doing aerosol science, it takes a little bit longer to bring products to market than it normally does for anything else, because you have got to make sure that the product doesn't, I mean, to put it simply, that the can doesn't explode.
Sure.
I mean, how many of us was raised with burn barrels where you take a deodorant bottle and throw out, or deodorant can, throw it in a burn barrel and light the burn barrel on fire and it explode? Well, you got to worry about the same things with any kind of aerosol product.
Yeah, I imagine so. There's liability in it, huh?
Yeah, you got to have them stable to heat. And for us, we use double steel wall cans, so you have a very, very good product, and there's virtually zero potential for them to explode. But we still got to test them.
Sure, absolutely.
But that whole idea comes from Mountain Man and Jimmy, because they wanted to get the deodorizer into the vent, and you got to find the intake on the air conditioning system, or you're going to have to be able to spread in from the top side, and top side you got to have a tube to do it. So they said, well, there's an easier way, and so I listened to what they said, and I'm working on developing a new product based on what they said.
Make your vehicle smell like new again.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it only takes a couple of seconds instead of waiting 30 minutes for one of those foggers.
There you go. For all our viewers and listeners, we got Van Brown on the phone from Bull Snot Products. He's sharing some new products he's got out and or got coming, and some of the stuff they got out now. Y'all please go check them out.
It's good stuff. I got some about everything. They use that grazer bull on them combine chains.
Yeah, that greasable, that's just become a product all unto itself. It is really a great product. I mean, it's a spray grease that you can spray through a little tube just like WD-40, but it has zero water washout, and the sales on the greasable has just been phenomenal. I mean, we've had everything from farmers co-ops to people that shoot rifles and use it on the bolts of their rifles. But it's really designed for boats. I mean, it's designed to spray on your hitch when you put your boat on your truck, or to spray on your winch when you actually winch it up, or even your trailer lift, either one. But I mean, that's what it's designed for. But people keep finding out new applications for it, and it's just been fun.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Now, Van, do they share their stories with you, these new applications? Do they write in or call in or send you guys emails? How do you find out about it?
Most time it's emails. They go to the company website, brownox.com, and they will send comments in through emails. I get a few of them on all the social medias, because we're on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got 5 different platforms that we're on almost every single day, but certainly every single week. And we get all these comments from them, and a lot of them are actually coming in from the Mountain Man radio show.
There you go.
People call in and tell about using the product in different ways, and we appreciate them all. I mean, 2020 has been a very depressing year for a lot of people and a lot of companies.
Mm-hmm.
But for our company, it's been great. I mean, Tim tells people about the products, and we got, obviously Mountain Man, and we got Tony Justice, and we got Jimmy Houston telling a little bit about the products. Between everybody telling what they think of it, it's just been a very, very good year for our company.
That's great. That's great.
And we really, really, really appreciate it. As a small business, people don't understand how hard it is to keep a company going in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
It's a challenge.
It's been rough.
And I know, Tim, you've lost a lot of money this year, and most of the celebrities have, because you can't go out and do the celebrity endorsements. I mean, those live events, they pay good money, and everybody
shut me down. Shut everybody down. But
guys, we got about a minute here.
Come back to life again.
Yep. Well, we got about a minute left, and Van, Bull Snot are great products, and we appreciate the call in, and it's been a great partnership, I think.
It certainly has. Did JR eat all the donuts for time run out?
Almost.
He's eating all the donuts, the crackers, the M&Ms, everything. You ought to see this pile over here. It's terrible.
We better get to the Bible first time. We've got like 1 minute here, I think.
It's terrible. We're going to have to send him to a dentist and get his teeth checked.
Bible first. Today's Bible verse.
All right, here we go. Van, thanks for calling in, buddy.
All the best. Bye-bye.
Romans 12, verses 1 till I get done. To pay no one evil for evil, have regard for good things in the sight of all men. If it is possible, as much as depends on you, live peaceably with all men. So, we just got to be humble out there, and paying evil for evil, that's not what the Lord wants us to do. We just got to try to live peaceably with all men and try.
There you go. All right, guys, this is The Hitchhiker, JR, Mountain Man. We wrapped up another show. We appreciate everybody calling in and viewing in, and hopefully Mountain Man will be in next week.
Painful. I'll be there.
Booyah.
News Talk 105.7 and 540 KMLB Monroe.
It's time for West Washita football on the Matt Middleton Show. A weekly look into the Chiefs locker room and their game plan for this week's opponent here in 2020. Tonight's show comes to you from the Iron Cactus Restaurant in Calhoun. For pickup, dine-in, or delivery, nothing beats Tex-Mex from the Iron Cactus. Now, let's talk football. Here's Kevin Bales and head coach Matt Middleton.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Matt Middleton Show on News Talk 105.7 and 540 KMLB, brought to you by the Gridiron Organization of West Washita, or GOWO. We are broadcasting live from the Iron Cactus Restaurant in Calhoun, Louisiana. Come join us each and every Tuesday during football season from 6 to 7 p.m. as Brad and Leah Parker and their great staff serve the finest Tex-Mex cuisine in Northeast Louisiana, and we believe in the United States of America. As Chiefs head coach Matt Middleton talks about last week's game and this week's opponent and everything Chiefs football. Coach,